Welcome to the Bunny Project, and this is how a failure makes it. Alright, we have the list of stats here. We're going to go through each one. Bam! You can look at my lovely outfit right here on the left hand side. I think that's the left hand. We're going to go with left for right now. I did a name change. I did some stuff. Talk about that some other time. We got the physical damage. That's the base damage that you do. Meaning if I ever did physical damage somehow, I will at least hit a 109. Unless I'm facing someone 3 times my level, which is basically someone at like 300 or 400 might. Force. All of your weapons and any stats you add on to those weapons, let's say just press shift, the veneration of equipment can get the stat physical attack. For each amount of force you put in, which for me would be strength, classes are each class, the stats are a bit different, so I can't exactly say exactly what strength is for your class, but at least for the occultist class right now, and I think the spirit shaper class, strength will give you physical damage and force. One force is 1% of your physical attack, so we're going to assume that this magic tank is physical. That means 187 physical attack. Okay, let's say that. Let's give a number to we'll use Zeal, because Zeal is the magic form of force. Zeal does magic damage. Force and Zeal is basically the same thing, so we're going to talk about Zeal. That'd be a lot less confusing. I have 92 Zeal. That means each point of my Zeal is converted to 1% of magic attack into my magic damage. So I have 187 magic damage. 92% of that is going to go to my magic damage. Magic damage is the damage accumulated, is the base damage accumulated from the magic damage you've collected up and the Zeal that's been collected up. Those two factors will create your magic damage. Magic attack, which is your Zeal, basically 92% of your magic attack. I'll go into your, I'm just repeating myself. Physical damage, magic damage, force, which is basically a physical attack. I don't know why they don't just make a physical attack and make it less confusing, but it's their game. Movement speed. We all know what movement speed is. How fast you can move. Running, walking. You can build it up with your boots and your veneration. Let's just call it Ven. The Ven. It's easier to get it when you have plus 13 refinement on your gear. So you get 3 Vens instead of my 2. Hit. I don't exactly know exactly what hit is, but let's scroll back up. But I do know. You just get to hit more things. No, that's not it. That's not it. Hit is basically is what I would assume to be the opposite of dodge. Which means, let's see if a Blade Master swings his sword at you or casts a skill on you. The higher your dodge is, the more likely he's gonna miss. Which means the higher, if his hit at least matches your dodge, it'll be normal. They'll basically cancel each other out. Basically. Alright, we're gonna end this part of it off with the criticals. Let's actually just finish off with the criticals. That would actually cancel out all. That would actually finish the offense side of this. Critical. In the original RPG, critical would just be 2 times your damage. But criticals, stat critical is just a chance to hit, and we're going to refer to the number as X for right now. Critical just increases the chance of you hitting X. Period. That's all it does. It's not 2 times your damage or anything. I don't know what she's doing to my character behind the screen, but we're not gonna find out. If I heard that, I hope you heard that. Whatever. I don't know if there's a base critical you might hit in case you have 0 critical ink. We're gonna call it ink for right now because I don't want to try to pronounce that. I don't know. They don't explain things very well. That's why this video is being made. Now, critical ink is the X number. Here we go. Critical damage to the target is the same level, increases by 46%. See, there's no base number. I could say it at 46% is going off of my damage, but when let's say as a spirit shipper, my base heal was 1,000. I could critical 20,000. So that's not times. I could critical heal at 20,000. So that's not times. That's times 20 my normal heal. So I don't know where the 46% is coming from. But since the class changed from Spirit Shipper to Occultist has not changed my critical ink itself, so 46 is still the same amount that I had as a healer. So I could hit an 8,000 on a normal attack, and that critical ink could be somewhere in the 100,000s. I don't critical that much, so I can't tell you. We're in 6 minutes, so let's get this break in. Okay, we're going at 7 minutes, but let's get this break in. Physical break. Physical and magical breaks, but the same thing. Physical's physical, magical's magical. The break, defense break, it says it breaks the defense of it. No, it doesn't break the defense, it weakens the defense. I would assume, but it doesn't really, at least I haven't checked the wiki myself of exactly how they break down their physical defense break, because I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not gonna be able to understand how they put it. I won't understand it at all. You need to dumb it down, then repeat it 3 times to me for me to understand what you're saying. It took me almost a month to figure out that there is no base stat. The 40, like critical. Okay, like critical ink, that 46% is coming from nowhere. It's just throwing 46% at us. It could be 46% of the maximum allowed to do critical. I don't know. But it's not that. So I'm going to assume, based off of the fact that this actually messes with your magical damage of how much you hit. Like I said, my base magic damage is 2,475 even, and I hit 8,000. So my magic defense break is applied to the target before I attack, before the damage is inflicted on the person. So that time frame in between you casting your skill and you hitting a target, and a skill hitting the target, is probably when the magic defense break or physical defense break is applied to the target. I'm sorry, what is this? Where is this coming from? Where do I have 8,000? Never mind, this is defense. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Alright. So yes, that is physical defense break. It is a stat. It is technically the first stat you should worry about when considering damage. Physical magic defense break, then magic damage, then you got magic attack, which is zeal, to build your base, to build your DPS up, your damage up. You want to get strong, focus on those. Then, depending on your class, is when you should start worrying about critical or critical ink. Hello, my name is Bunny. Welcome back. It's been a while. I haven't recorded in a while. There's a bit of an audio issue actually this run, so you get to hit a loop of mid bunny dancing. Alright, and my new, well, it's new to me, it's the occultist apparel. I have no visual of that, alright. You just saw a video there, part 1, we're gonna go into part 2 sometime. Not trying to rush all this. Maybe when I wake up, it's 8:29 a.m. so gotta get some sleep. I am nocturnal now. Before the end of the video, I would like to tell you a story. I don't really spread gossip. No, I don't spread gossip at all. I'd like to spread a story though. Last time, no, not last time. Yesterday, while I was in Misty Hollow trial, I was doing it with a friend, no longer a friend. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he's a tank. He's a VG. He had another VG with him. I'm not sure if they were friends. I didn't see anything from the chat. Then we had me, the occultist. I was the only DPS. We had a spirit shaper. She was trying to do some damage. The VG are getting it in. I'm still a new to occultist, but that doesn't mean it really affects my damage. As long as I know how to press buttons and have my attacks hit the target, I think I'll be fine. Damage is still pretty low. I've been a spirit shaper for 79 levels. But this is Misty Hollow Trial. You don't go to Misty Hollow Trial just to just hit things. You build up your special attacks. You use as many special attacks as you can because you almost have unlimited special power. So, as an occultist, my special skill, my special bar, my special power points are shared with both my DPS and heal. It takes me only 5 seconds to press the key that I have to switch to my heal, bring up my 3-star arc of light or healing, whatever, my healing warden. I bring her up, I switch, I bring her up, I switch back, I'm back to dealing damage. It takes all of 5 seconds to do that. Now before I use my warden of healing, I bring up the warden of damage, so he can do damage while I'm switching for 5 seconds. That takes 5 seconds. I must emphasize 5 seconds. I kinda thought I'd like speed up and working very hard on switching. I'm being able to switch from DPS to heal, just so I can try to get a little bit better, even though majority of my heals suck, except for the special skills, but special points. We're not always in Misty Hollow Trial. Bam. One of the VG, not my friend, I don't know, his friend, I don't know if they're friends or not, but the other VG had a serious problem with me bringing up the Warden of Healing. It's a lot better name than trying to figure out what his name is. For some reason, the time it took me to summon the Warden, even though I had the other Warden up to deal damage, just in case, maybe because I may be clumsy, may take a second or two a little bit longer, but still, I don't stay in my heal build. I summon the Warden to heal to get the special points up. You gotta get it up to make it stronger. He had a big problem with that. He thought the time I was using to summon the Warden of Healing was too much time to be wasting on healing in Misty Hollow Trial when I should be doing damage. I understand I'm the only DPS, but we're in Misty Hollow Trial. It's an easy dungeon. I admit I'm not the strongest person in the world, but still I can handle Misty Hollow Trial just fine with a weak party. Now, I may be the only DPS, but we're not taking forever. I mean, come on. Not sure what his problem was, but he seemed to have had a huge problem with me bringing up. I don't know. Maybe you know what big problem was. Please let me know. Thank you for stopping by and have a nice day. Each view means a lot.